Okie doke, folks. I've got the camera now. So, we have been fortunate to have good weather. Might not be fully sunny, but it's been good weather. And, folks, I'm going to tell you here and now. I know this is hard to believe, but we are nowhere near being professional at doing this. Honestly, it's like the blind leading the blind.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I butt in for a moment? Wendy tells me in the previous video I spelt Millaa wrong. It's double A on the end and I put a single A. I apologise.
I think in the past I've said, look, bear with us, we'll get better, but folks, we haven't got any better. Like, if you want professionalism, our channel is probably not for you. But we never took it up to be professional. We thought it would be a bit better, but that's okay. We're getting across to you the pictures that we want to get across to you. So where you see us talking over things, like Millaa Falls, it's because we couldn't get the audio up. And then Einstein got back to the bike and realised why. Now, he won't mind me calling him Einstein, because you see, folks, he thinks he's a scientist. Oh, now there's a sign. I get the microphone and the camera and it rains. Oh, I can smell sugar cane. That's a beautiful smell, freshly cut sugar cane. I'm not wearing my wet gear today because it just doesn't work. It's old and I just don't feel as though it works well enough. Plus, it's all in one and I want to get two-piece. There is always so much more than what we show you. And I was thinking about it, and if anyone wants to come here for a holiday, it is so worth just coming, choosing a place for the day or two places for the day, and then going to all the attractions. There are museums, we're not going to them, or information centres, or just so much to look at, see, and swimming also. I mean, we're not swimming today, but you could see by the tourists there, there was two busloads of tourists came in. They were speaking foreign languages, so, you know, they're really going to enjoy a swim. It's not that cold, it's just, I don't know, dismal. We may come back to Millaa and have a swim. That's my favourite, that fall that we've just looked at. And I don't think I've ever actually swum in it, but it's my favourite to look at. And we have the Misty Mountains, and you can see why they're called the Misty Mountains, because they're very misty. This morning's ride was absolutely wonderful. I absolutely enjoyed it. Probably because I wasn't concentrating and trying to work out what I was going to say to the camera. Of course, there's a lot of roadworks still. We're not really sure where we're heading now. I don't think either of us know. I think we're just trying to go somewhere where it's not likely to be raining. I have my visor fully down and it fogs up. Very annoying. So we had lunch, well, if you could call it lunch, at the diner at Millaa. And it's a fantastic diner and it has these most beautiful items in the shop. A little bit expensive. I mean, they had some gorgeous things there that I could simply take home, especially the ceramic chickens. But I can't fit them in and they're a bit expensive, but I was just, it's like a little shopper's paradise in that one little diner. Tom had a chocolate thick shake and I had a banana smoothie. We didn't really feel like munching down on a hamburger. We had to laugh. He said to me, look at the hamburgers, and he said, look at the last item, it says bacon burger. So it had bacon burger, I think $12, and then underneath it had add bacon, an extra $2. Maybe that would be called a double bacon burger, I don't know. I certainly hope that it didn't start at $12 for a bacon burger and then you had to add $2 to add the bacon. That's definitely Misty, isn't it, folks? But look at that tree. Look at that house sitting there on that mountain. Isn't that wonderful? I think that would suit me just fine. Perched on a mountain over with this view all the time. Actually, you probably can't see it. I'm sorry, folks, but it is quite lovely. It's a little house over there on a mountain. So I think I may have mentioned it yesterday. Port Douglas is booked and we plan to head down there on the 15th of this month and then we'll head back the following day. Our eldest daughter, who does live in Grafton now, is coming up for her friend's 40th birthday because she did live here for quite a number of years, and that's in Cairns, and then she will be heading up to spend some time with us, see her sister. We see her all the time, but her sister doesn't. So we might do some family things while she's here, if we can. Einstein's loving this. That's my name for him today, Einstein. Tomorrow it might be something else. I think I might pull over. I have some cars behind me. Where I can, I will pull over and let them go past. this the Misty Mountains Road? I forgot. We didn't go to Mungali. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
We'll come back. We've still got time.
Gosh, I think the Misty Mountains Road here is a little bit patchy. Drops off the sides a bit. Beautiful over there. That road to the left was quite a fortuitous time. Pepina Falls. I don't know where the falls are. And I don't need to go looking for them, we've seen enough falls. But once again, quite pretty. So pretty. Okay. Because there are still places up on the tablelands that we want to take you to, weather permitting. Lake Eacham. Now, Lake Eacham is beautiful and it is a great place to swim and to kayak. And Lake Barine. So many other places that we may not get to because we've already been up here actually 2 weeks today, 2 weeks tonight it was, since we arrived in those terrible conditions that Tom made me go through. Yes, folks, he made me. So 2 weeks, and it'll be 3 weeks on Monday since we left. And time's ticking away. We need to be back before... Oops, here we go. What's that say? Misty Mountains. Einstein wants to do that, I think. I think he's got us lost. Yes, we need to be back by the beginning of May. And, okay, we're going to have a look, folks. Just go all over the road here and hope nothing's coming. And we're not going back the same way, thank goodness. I'm going to be brave and do coast runs, and we also want to call in and see some friends. So we want to allow a bit of time for getting back. I believe it is raining quite heavily down in Grafton and surrounds where we live. Lots of cows. I don't know whether they're beef or dairy, folks, because I come from the country initially, but I wouldn't have a clue. I suppose if they've got udders, they're dairy cattle, but I can't see. There would be a lot of dairy cattle up here actually, because there's lots of milk and yogurt and cheese produced. I have no idea where this comes out. I don't know whether Tom mentioned it, folks. When we did the little tour around Millaa, he may have mentioned the bakery. Now, we didn't call in there because it was a little bit early for lunch, but we should have, and our darling daughter and son-in-law will probably be most disappointed because they make the most beautiful bee sting, and they're probably very disappointed that we didn't pick one up for dessert tonight. But to tell you the truth, I'm a little bit too fat and I don't need it. But if they were to sit there and eat it, I would then need it. So no one's getting any. House down in there, how peaceful. It's another dwelling. Oh no, it's a shed. Could be a house. I don't know. And I really don't know where we're going to end up. So this is Queensland, folks. What do they say? Beautiful one day, perfect the next. That's what they say. Now, I lived in Queensland for 32 years and I'm certainly not going to knock it. I still consider it very close to my heart, the state of Queensland, because it's where I met Tom, alias Einstein. The children were born in Brisbane. I worked in Queensland. But when they advertise beautiful one day, perfect the next, they really need to take a good look at that. They don't consider far north, where there's a wet and a dry season, when they say that, do they? And the thing is, where we are, just outside Grafton, we're only 3 hours from the border. We're northeast New South Wales, so we're very, very close to Queensland. So where we are, it's beautiful one day, perfect the next as well. I think that tree's had its time. It's a bit denuded. Would have been one of those pines. I guess if I won a house here, say I went into a raffle and I won a house, and now it wouldn't be able to be a big luxurious house because I wouldn't live in it. I don't no longer want big luxurious houses. It would have to be very small. I guess it would be hard to refuse, or you'd say, oh, will I sell it or won't I sell it? I don't know, honestly, because it is lovely. You'd want to keep it for a holiday home really, and maybe just fly up to Cairns, hire a car and right, circling back, because we've got no idea where this comes out. That was an interesting ride, folks. Because it's just so beautiful. Oh, no, Einstein's thought of something else. Wait a minute. What is it, Einstein? Right. You're Einstein today to everybody. Because I don't know, is it? Look at the... Oh, you might scare the cows. They're all coming over because they're bored. Oh, look, maybe they think we've got a bale of hay. Oh dear. They don't need hay at the moment. Oh, I don't want to scare them, Tom. Well, only if they jump the fence, and I can't do that. So I was just saying that if we won a property up here, would we live here? And I said, no, I think just a holiday home. Because you know what, one of the things that would really get to me, and it's a real big problem, and that's the mould and the mildew. You've got to, if you don't stay on top of it, the house will just be black. This is the fiddling process, folks, because Einstein loves to fiddle. We take things out, we put them back, we turn them around, we look at them, we walk back and forward, and
he's full of shit, folks.
Okay, I'll ride down here. Where do you want me to go? On that turn down there. Where are we going, by the way? Where does this come out? Those cows have lumps on there. There's a certain name for those. Is it Brahman? Some of them do. One's got a... Oh. You know what? I thought that was a cow with a hump on its back, and it's a rock. Oh no, it's not. No, it's a cow. Right, I go over that side of the road just in case that drone accidentally lands in the middle of that field. I don't want to have to see you chase it down. I'm going down. You probably won't connect. You said you're waiting for it to connect, and I said it probably won't. There we go. There goes Daisy Train. This will give the cows something to look at. Those people are there, they're probably looking at us thinking, what are these pair of clowns doing? I don't think I'll go down there. I think it might be a bit muddy and awful, and I'll probably get mud all over my pants. Look, he's chasing me with that. The cows are fascinated. They're sweet.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. At the end of this road, Misty Mountains Road, there's a wind farm. I'll show you a bit of that and then we'll call it a day. And stay tuned for some more.